Right, it's run and repairs time on the Caravan, and I'm back to the corner steadies. Now I'm going to do all four of them, so these ones are a little bit easier than the side ones. Let's get underneath and I'll take to bits what the dodgy job from last time, and I'm going to do it properly this time. Well, as properly as I can do it. So let's get underneath and have a look. This is the running repair. It's already broken and it's about to break again. This was just stuck into the hole, which I'll show you when I manage to get it off. It has a cotter pin in, which is gone, broken. And all I was doing was holding it in place with just a little screw. But as you can see, that screw is now bent and it's jammed in position there. So hopefully I can get it out. But I'm not holding up much up. No, that's not having anything. Anyway, I will get it out, and once I get it out, I'll get it on the bench and I'll show you exactly what we're doing. I've managed to get the pin out now, and well, a screw, dodgy screw. So now I'm just going to unscrew it all, and you'll see it all come to bits from over there, and the whole thing, the whole bar will come out. And we'll do another running repair. Right, here goes. So anti-clockwise. Lefty loosey, remember? Righty tighty. Don't lose the collar. That's the important part. We just need to get this middle part out. And that'll be that. I've got the bar off, and this is the collar, which needs to be held in position by these little pins, which are called cotter pins. Come in close, have a look at that. So this goes on this side of there, and that holds it in position. But they're broken and I can't buy any anywhere. So what I've done is I've been and bought these, which are like hex bolts with the nylon threaded nut on the end, which will keep it in place. So the idea is this is going to go on to there. I'm going to thread this through there while it's in position, that is, and that'll keep it in position, and Bob's your uncle, saves you 100 quid to get it changed. So the only thing is I'm struggling to get that out, but I think I'm nearly there. Let's have a go, see if I can get it out.
Trying to get that out.
We're trying to get this out. I'm going to replace it with this. Earphones on, really loud, very important. So it's took me ages, but I think I'm just about there. I'm just going to bang this out now. See how it's out a bit further. I'm just using a little bolt that's about the right size. Nearly there. There you go. So you can see there's a hole all the way through now. Once it's in position, I'll show you anyway. Collar goes in. That'll go through there. He says that'll go through there. It will, I promise. That goes under there. Nice and tight, and that'll hold that in position. But I've got to get that in position underneath before we can do any of this. And it's a bit of a pain, but it has to be done. So should we get under and have a look? So don't forget to take the collar off. To thread it through, get down underneath. I don't know whether you can see under there. Right, put the collar back on. Collar's on. That has to be pointing up. And it threads through underneath this there's a hole goes through it, and the bar has to thread through the hole, which it has done. Now I have to lift it up and wind that. Can you see it coming through the end? Just about. And that has to go through all the way. Oh, it's so tiring. Alright. Right, so we're in position. That's all right. Collar goes all the way back up to there, and then you've got to find that hole. Oh, I don't know whether you can see that. Can you see the hole, which is there? Yeah. That hole there. We've now got to get this through there, and then get the nut on the other end. So remember how it was a bit tight when I had it. Oh, it's gone straight. Did I bring a hammer? I don't think I did. It needs to be right through onto there, which looks a bit difficult. It's not for the faint-hearted, so I'm just fastening the nut on the other side of that. I don't know whether we could go back around the other way. I make a lot of these noises. There's the broken screw, which I was dodgily trying to hold it on with, which worked for so long, but there you can see the screw now. What I'm trying to get the bolt on, the nut onto. Too far. Right, I've managed with a bit of skullduggery to get the pin through. Hopefully I haven't bent it. So now you'll be able to see it under there. We have to try and get that on the end of there, which seems like it would be easy, but it's got that much oil and grime on it now, and I've had to hammer it through. I'm hoping that it hasn't damaged the thread, because that won't be fun. It doesn't want to go on. Oh, there we go. But it's quite hard to go on because it's got a nylon thread on it, like a nylon washer thing built inside it to stop it from coming off. So now I'm going to have to clasp it with this said tool. And try to tighten it up using this Allen key, which is a hex key, depending on where you come from. I don't know who Mr. Allen was, but I'm sure he invented hex keys. And this is really chewy now. I don't know whether you can see it, but I've got to try and get the Allen key into this bolt. And as you can see, it isn't particularly easy. I would suggest that if you've got the money to just get them changed in the shop, and don't mess about doing all this. Well, I don't like waste. I just cannot get that key in there. It will go in once it's in. It's a nice tight fit. Because I can't see a thing because everything's in silhouette. Plus we've got a big bright blue sky over there. And it's the last day of the nice weather. The weather breaks tomorrow, just as we're going on holiday. Oh, well, the day after. No, I can't do it. We're in, can you see? So we're turning round now. So now I'm just going to have to tighten it. Then I'm going to have to loosen this off. Which is easier said than done. When you're upside down, you've got it too tight. loosen it off a bit. Lifty loosey. Turn it around. Grip it and tighten. Release, turn it back, grip it and tighten. And that's what I'm going to have to do for the next 5 minutes or so. Unless that's... yeah, no good. Can't do it with my fingers. But it'll be lovely when it's done. So anyway, that's what we do. We just tighten that up. Once it's tight, that's it. I'll tell you. That's it, all done. It's all tightened up. It was a bit of a bitch, shall we say, but it's working and I think it's pretty secure. But let's see if it works. Oh, it's working fine and dandy. So that's another run repair. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you save yourself a few quid if you do this job. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you like as well, because I'm going to be doing loads more. Cheers.